Hello everyone, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online, the second era. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur here, and today you're watching episode 66. So, I just finished my episode 65 where I talked a little bit about hunger, food and reserves as part of my player progression guide. And so I'm trying to multitask today. There's several books I want to buy, and I want to do this quickly, so just give me one moment. There we go. Bought two books, Mental Training and Vitalism, and I'll train one of them right now. And I will keep Vitalism in my bank for later. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about what happened here. Yeah, Tinder's become a bit more of a battleground now in recent times. So yeah, so just let me put this book in my bank. Overhead strike. Yep. Alright, so today I'm going to doing a bit of a reconfiguration of my character's skills, or should I say reassigning some of the skills that I used to have and taking up new ones. Dissolutes. That's the guy that died just now. So basically, over the past few weeks, I've decided to drop woodcutting altogether, so that I can focus more of a little bit more skills on magic. Because as you know, I did take up some woodcutting skills in the past, and so basically I used Tibers to gather wood for my crafter Raynon, who pretty much is a town dweller, a city dweller who doesn't go out much. He's basically, someone who stays within the city walls, since he doesn't have any combat skills. And so basically, I've taken down woodcutting, flagged them down, I should say, and also botany, which is another related skill to woodcutting. And so basically I'm going to take up Vitalism and Mental Training so that I can strengthen my magic skills. Because what I thought was that, having too many different professions, and by professions I don't mean classes, but the things that you do in this game. So basically before I was a combat character. This character here, Tibers, he was a combat character, a bit of a magic user, and also a woodcutter. But I kind of felt that was just spreading myself too thin, and it probably wasn't a good idea. It was basically compromising my magic skills, and so in recent times I've decided that I will drop woodcutting altogether and take up more magic skills, and that's what I'm doing today. And also, I just want to talk a little bit about what's been happening with Starvolt in recent times. I think it was the past week or something. Starvolt released a video, a trailer of their new music for their upcoming continent, the new continent that is being getting ready for release, I believe. Now they haven't set a release date for the new continent, but I believe that it's not too far away. And when I heard that the new continent was in the works, I was very, very excited. In my mind I started having all these ideas on what I'm going to do, how I'm going to travel there and explore, and basically find an entirely new continent to explore, and how good it would be, and all that. And so yeah, I really just was looking forward to that, and And so yeah, I'm really excited. But at the same time, I do want SV to take their time. I don't want them to, just release it prematurely, because it could just be a bad thing for the game, for the continent, having it released too early. I'll just put that here instead. And alright. So I've spent 60 silvers. So what I thought I might do is I'll go down to the sewers. Actually, maybe not a good idea, because I've just fed myself with the ambrosial raw pig. So I don't want to go down to the sewers and possibly get ambushed and killed down there, because as you know, the sewers is very claustrophobic, and it's very easy for player killers to set up traps and ambushes down there. So yeah, I don't really want to go down there today. Maybe another time. So today I just want to get some coins for myself. So I'll go down to the graveyard. And yeah, there's another thing that I want to tell you guys as well. Over the past week, I've spent quite a bit of time working on my end of year tribute video for Monster Online, and I finished it yesterday. So I'm putting it. So now I'm just need to put some music into it. I have picked up some. What should I say? Picked some music tracks to put into the video. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to release that video sometime in the next few weeks. Huge guy. So I'm going to put that video out towards the end of the year for you guys to enjoy. And so, okay, just checking that I'm not being followed. And yeah, Walker Swordsman. Okay, better not mess with that. Okay, so it's I think exciting times are ahead for this game. And I'm picking up lots of loot from the. Sometimes players, they kill the undead, but they don't pick up the heads, so which is good for me. That means I can have some free loot. Wow, there's a lot of free loot here. Walker Swordsman, wow. Check that out. I've got picked up 1 silver. Okay. I almost looted from that character, from that loot bag, which belongs to. Okay, that belongs to another character. This is the loot. Okay, I think there's been some combat happening here, but yeah. So today I really just want to take it easy, because in the previous episode I was lean, and so after that I went and ate a lot of ambrosial raw pig and got myself back to fit. And there is a bug in this game, I think, that when you go from lean to fit or whatever, you sort of have to unlock, or sort of have to click on the attribute to change the flag. Let's say if it's on locked, then you need to get it to go down, and just to get it to go back to the actual values, because when I went back to fit, the dexterity was still on 95 and my strength was on 95 as well. So, but only after I clicked on, clicked on one of the attributes, then the actual values were restored. And so I feel that that is a bit of a bug there. So hopefully SV can look into that. Okay, just let me put the loot back into the minor bandage. Okay, I don't really use that because I use, nowadays I use magic to heal myself, so I don't really use bandages anymore. So my other character, Starkneer, he's the one that uses bandages, but he's got plenty, so I don't really need to keep that. So what I mean by the bug that I was talking about just now is, so yeah, basically before I clicked on one of the attributes, it was on 95, this was on 95, and this was on 95 as well. It's only after I clicked on dexterity, for example, then it went to 90 and this went to 100. And the bug also affects the skill windows, the skills. So let's say endurance, for example, before it was on 99, even though my attributes went back to its proper values. But well, I had to click on this button just to get it to go back to 100, and to get the points contribution from 9 to 10. So that is a bug that is currently in this game as of the version right now, which is 1.81.02.10. And so if SV can look into this and fix it, that would be great, because so that in future, let's say I go back to, if I go from lean to fit, then I won't need to go to my paper doll and skill window to to click on all these buttons, because it's just time consuming, and it's so alright, so so also I'm also going to purchase my fourth character slot in this game on my account, and basically I'm going to create another character, my fourth character, to act as the woodcutter and also do butchering. And so basically my character Rainan will be solely a dedicated crafter, and he will not be doing any butchering or resource gathering, but he will completely dedicate himself to crafting, because the armor crafting skill, armor crafting profession does take up quite a bit of primary skill points. There's quite a lot of primary skills in there, and so I feel that it's best to minimize the, basically not have any other unnecessary primary skills, because otherwise you could gimp my crafter. So I'm just doing a bit of exploring today. Well, not exploring, but so for those of you who have been watching my videos since the beginning, you will know that at some point I decided to become kind of like the unofficial player guard, if you could call it that. Someone who sort of patrols this area and looking out for new players, or players who are just going about their business, and offer some player protection to them. And so so I'm just going to rest up, and one other thing that I'll also point out is the Tendremic scale armor seems to have been beefed up as well, if I'm not mistaken. It seems that the blunt, piercing and slashing damage have been increased slightly. I might have a look at one of my older videos and just compare it, because when I logged in today, it seems to have, from where I'm looking at it, it seems to have gone up. and I believe that is partly due to the armor rebalance patch that came out some time ago, several weeks ago I think, and also I think I can see my character much more clearly now, and yeah, it seems like SV has sort of redone the lighting so that you can see your character's face and see the armor more clearly, because before I think it was a bit too dark, and so it was very hard to see your character's what you've got equipped on your character. But today when I logged in, I had a look, and it seems like things have been improved, and the armor does look somewhat nicer as well. I'm not sure whether SV has done any retexturing or anything like that, but yeah, it does look a little bit better now. So for those of you who are using vendor armor, it does seem like this the tendremic scale armor is a bit more viable now as a form of protection. So which is good, because I used the before I started crafting, using crafting for my character Rain, and I pretty much just used the tendremic scale armor exclusively, and so before it used to be sort of like very weak kind of armor that most players would grow out of very quickly, and they would eventually just join a guild, and they would get their own armor, which is some plated armor or something like that. But it seems like the tendremic scale armor might be a bit more viable now. But I'll have to check. So I'll probably watch one of my older videos just to compare, just to check the sliders, see whether it's actually been improved or not. Yeah. So. And by the way, if you notice that my voice is a bit croaky, it's because I recently caught a cold, and so I'm still recovering from that, and so I'm trying my best to do my commentary. So yeah, hopefully it's not too croaky, because I want to keep myself, being able to do commentary at all times, because I do quite a bit of YouTube videos during the weeks. Each week I'll probably do maybe 3 or 4 videos, depending on how I go. Yeah, basically 2 to 4 videos a week or more, if I get the time. Okay, so it seems like it's not that many. It seems like this area is quite clear. There's not that many players today. Yeah, it seems like a lot of players are concentrated within Tindrum or other towns, or within player keeps. I did read on the forums that you don't see a lot of players out and about in the wilderness nowadays. It seems like players are sticking to the towns and the Tindrum, and yeah, so I feel that maybe SV can look into putting a bit more things in the wilderness to encourage players to go out, because right now I think players tend to stick to the towns. Okay, so anatomy decreased to 71. So yes, I no longer use anatomy. I've sort of stopped using that quite some time ago, and so I really don't find any use for anatomy these days, and so that's why I flagged it to go down, so that I can put more into magic. Alright, so I think this is where I'll leave it, and so in future I look forward to doing more adventures. And just before I go, I'll just mention that some time ago, one of my viewers have offered to go with me next time if I'm going to the spider cave. He's from his character is in one of the guilds, which if I remember correctly, it's Fate, Fate, and he says that he will accompany me to the spider cave, so that if his guildmates ever go down there, then they won't kill me, basically. So which is good, and I'm very thankful for that. So yes, next time if I do go down to the sewers, I'm sorry, not the sewers, spider cave, then I will let you know. Most likely next time when crew is free, and then we might go together. And so if that viewer would like to come along and join us, then that'd be great. So I will let you know. But today I'm just going to take it easy because, yes, like I mentioned, I just brought my character back to fit. So I want to just keep it that way as best as I can, and that's why I'm not going out too much for today. But in the future, I will continue to go out, and hopefully I won't get killed. Because if I get killed, I might go back to lean, and that would be, it would just be a bother. So, but thank you all very much for watching this video, and I also just want to thank everyone who have been subscribing. It hasn't been a long time since my celebration, since I reached 200 subscribers. It was only a few weeks ago, but it seems that people have been subscribing. A lot more people have been subscribing. So at the time of this video, it's 223, and so I'm very grateful and very happy for that. So thank you all so much for your support for my channel. I really do appreciate all of you, and so I look forward to doing more episodes for you guys, and of course that end of year tribute video, which I will put out towards the end of the year. So I hope you guys will enjoy that, and I'm certainly looking forward to bring all those videos for you. So thank you for joining me, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And so I'll see you next time. Who's this? Okay. So this is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and take care.